Okay, so I have a problem. It's just Adriana making as much noise as humanly possible. I have a shopping problem and I buy like the most random things that I possibly can. So I bought this. It's a Neutrogena Microdermabrasion system. I don't know, because like I've got these forehead wrinkles, like, I don't know, I'm starting to feel old. I've talked to my dermatologist about fillers. Jason's not a fan. I also got this Neutrogena Bright Boost Resurfacing Micro Polish, which I think is supposed to be kind of like similar to an at-home microdermabrasion. So I'm gonna try those out. Stay tuned. Okay, today I'm gonna try out this Neutrogena Microdermabrasion kit that I bought. It says that you're gonna attach the puff to this, and then you're going to wet it thoroughly and massage 1 to 2 minutes per facial area, and then you rinse your face and throw it away. So let's see how this works. Okay guys, this is it. This is the Neutrogena Microdermabrasion kit. This is the part that actually does the vibrating. Here is your settings. So you have off, low, and high, depending on how hard, I guess, you want the scrubber to work on your skin. And then this is the part that the pad actually attaches to. And I'm showing you this after I've already done my tutorial or my video. I'm showing you this after I've already done my video. And this just clicks right on the head of the handle here. And these are the little scrubber pads that Neutrogena makes to put on them. And that's what they look like. I just dropped it. And the back of the pad here, and you just touch it onto here and it secures in place. And you wet it and scrub your face. And so that's the Neutrogena Microdermabrasion kit. And again, I bought that on Amazon for $15.89. I am inclined to think that it was a good purchase. Okay, here we go. You're supposed to massage 1 to 2 minutes per area. To be honest, I've had microdermabrasion before, and I don't know. At first I didn't think that this was as bad, but the more like time I spend on the area, can definitely feel it's a little rough. I get broken capillaries in my face, so I have to be careful too, because I don't want broken blood vessels any more than I already have in my one like cheek, like right here. I feel like that's hereditary, but I'm not an esthetician, so I'm not entirely sure. All I know is that your girl's about to need some Botox. Cause these forehead wrinkles are real. It is vibrating my entire face. My head. Oh yeah, that feels extremely weird. This is on the low setting too. This area feels so bizarre. Sorry for all the weird faces I'm making. Oh yeah, the nose feels so... I need to focus up here. I don't know if this is gonna help with these wrinkles, but jeez. All right. I think that's pretty good. Because my face is going to vibrate off my head. I'm just going to rinse this off. And then I guess wash my face. We'll see if there's any difference. That is probably not waterproof. All I did was just take this off. I'm just going to throw this in the trash can. Okay, I really need a hand towel because I did laundry. Okay, so I've got my hand towel. I am just going to wash my face now. And of course I don't have any face wash over here. So 1 second. Okay. I just used my Philosophy. It's Purity by Philosophy. It's a 1-step facial cleanser. I really just kind of use whatever, to be honest. It just so happens that that's the one that I have right now. It might be the stuff that was inside of the pad. My face does feel really smooth. All right, guys. I don't know. It does actually feel kind of smoother, but that could be what was inside of that pad. Not necessarily, because I didn't see any like significant clumps of dead skin, but I wash my face pretty regularly, especially during quarantine. But I mean, if I put on some moisturizer, my skin would be super soft right now. I don't know, maybe it did work. It wasn't that expensive. I think, well, I know I got it from Amazon. Hang on, let me go look and see how much I spent on this thing. Yeah, okay, it was $15.89 on Amazon when I bought it. Okay, actually, now that like my skin is really dry, that does feel really smooth. And like where I didn't do on my nose very well because it like made my brain vibrate, you can feel a difference. It's pretty crazy. Jason's working, or else I'd tell him to come in here and feel it. Okay. I feel like that's worth 15 bucks. I mean, if I do that every couple of weeks. I don't know, am I crazy? Did it make my wrinkles look less noticeable? Doesn't help that I've been spending so much time in the sun lately because we're in quarantine. I think it worked, you guys. Like, my skin does feel so much smoother now. That's kind of crazy. And don't forget, I bought something else too. It was another Neutrogena, like an exfoliating wash. So I'll have to try that out too and see how that feels. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna probably put on one of my masks. I have a couple of different options. I have this Generation Clay. I got this in my Ipsy bag this month. It's a brightening purple clay mask. See if you can see that. So I have this one, and then I feel like I have more, just kind of, sorry, I'm really close to the camera. I feel like I have more. I just don't know where they're at right now. And because they're not in my Ipsy bag, of course. So I'll have to look for them. But I think I'm going to try this one. And, all right. I'll see you guys later. Thanks. Okay. I'm going to put on this clay mask. Part of this video, too. So, funny story, back around Christmas time, I did one of those Amazonian clay mud mask that uses apple cider vinegar. And I don't know, maybe I just have really super sensitive skin, but it burned so bad. And I think that it gave me some sort of like chemical burn, because for weeks after I used it, it still felt like I had a really bad sunburn, even though my skin wasn't red. So I haven't tried it again, because honestly, I'm a little scared. But I think that it may have been a fluke, because nobody else said that it did that to them. None of my friends who recommended that said that it ever happened to them. So I think that it might have just been a fluke for me. So, but I haven't been brave enough to try it again. Maybe I just can't have that apple cider vinegar on my face. I have no idea. So, yeah, I didn't really read the directions. I just put it on. I don't know how thick we're supposed to put it. Oh, it doesn't have directions. It tells me to just go to the website. And, well, let's face it, I'm not going to do that. Cute, though. The purple. It's not brown or green or some funky color. At least it's purple. It kind of turning white on the edges. Interesting. I wonder how long you leave it on for. It looks good. Matches the hair. All right. I'm gonna leave this on for a while. And I'll come back and pick it up in a minute. See you shortly. Guys, this is what I'm using. The clay mask. It's Generation Clay, Ultraviolet. Oh, focus. Focus. Brightening Purple Clay Mask. Okay, just a quick check-in. I think once it turns white is probably an indicator that I need to wash it off. So I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit longer in like these thicker spots that obviously I went a little heavy-handed on. So we'll let this finish drying and then I'll be back to rinse it off and let you guys know how my skin feels. It's getting a little tight. Probably shouldn't have put so much up here on this lip part. But this isn't one of those peel off masks, so I think we'll be good. But it is definitely getting tighter. And it just feels like, it just feels like paint, like dried paint on your face. Yeah, that's the best way to describe it. It's kind of scary looking, isn't it? Almost like camo. Kind of looks like camo, doesn't it? Oh God, I'm weird. All right, I'll be back. Okay guys, so I figured it out. I think the reason why I think this kind of looks low-key cool is because look, doesn't it kind of remind you of Dia de los Muertos makeup? I mean, like this is on my bucket list of things to do before I die, is to go celebrate Dia de los Muertos. I think that would be awesome to go and experience that. I know that that's a cultural celebration, but I think it's more of just witnessing something that awesome. I love the whole notion and reason behind the holiday. I think it's so wonderful to sit and reminisce and remember all of your loved ones, because I think it is extremely easy to mourn that person for this short amount of time, and then it's almost as if they fade. It's like Coco. Like, we start to forget about them and they fade away. Not their spirits necessarily, but their memories and what we remember about them. Like, I think back to my grandfather, and I mean, I have a lot of memories of him, but I feel like I had a lot more at first. And so just like as time goes by, you know, I do try to remember as much as I can about him. And so I think that it's just the whole premise behind Dia de los Muertos that I really appreciate about the culture and find absolutely fascinating. But if you know me at all, you know I find lots of different cultures and their sense of family to be so awe-inspiring. Like, don't even get me started on the Indian culture and the way that they focus around family. I just think it's fascinating, and I think that it's probably one of the most interesting cultures. And that is another one that's on my bucket list. I will go to India, and I will travel around, and I will spend a significant amount of time there just so that I can really take it in, because India to me is so fascinating, and the Hindu culture is it's all so intriguing, and I find myself wanting to know as much as possible about it. Okay, off subject, so sorry. I think I'm ready. So I'm gonna go get a rag, because I think that's gonna really help take this off. And then we're gonna get started on getting this off my face. Although it does look really cool. Okay, I'm gonna use some warm water if you want to take a peek. Okay, here we go. Oh, it comes off really easily. I don't want to be too rough on my skin, but I know it may look like I'm rubbing really hard, but I'm not. Oh, it's all in my eyebrow over here. Okay, I'm gonna rinse this out, and then I'm gonna swipe again. I have a little bit left, Like on my face over here. Yeah, you can definitely see some leftover residue. Okay, I think it's all off. When you live in a house of females, hair, just hair everywhere. Like I hear my friends who have boys talk about pee, like there's just pee everywhere when you have boys. There's just hair everywhere when you have girls. Like you'll do laundry and like sometimes you'll pull out the laundry out of the dryer and there's a hairball, a literal hairball. And it doesn't help that Jason has long hair too. Okay guys, I think I've got it all off. Feels pretty good. I mean, it's still a little wet right now. So I guess hair right there. I guess we just need to let it dry. Yeah, it still feels really smooth, and it probably has to do with that microdermabrasion kit that I used. But clay mask, you know, didn't hurt. May not have helped, but it didn't hurt. Okay, all right. Did it brighten my face any? What do you guys think? Leave a comment down below. Did it brighten my face? There was no change in the lighting. I can't tell. I don't know. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out our channel for new videos. Of course, Adriana does her gotcha live. And I think Jason is going to start making some videos soon. Gaming videos with commentary and what he's doing in order to advance through the different games. And then of course my sweet little Shuggy, she is probably going to be joining us on one of our other videos soon. So thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Feeling young and free, gonna leave it all behind.